Welcome to St. Louis and Busch Stadium, home of the Cardinals since 2006. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the New York Mets taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shelby. Man, Singy, he was on a whole different level in his last game. What an effort.
Yeah, Boog, he had that look in his eye from the jump. Really had the hitters guessing all day. So much confidence on the mound, and the stats back it up.
First pitch coming your way next. And for the Cardinals here this afternoon, Shane McClanahan. What do you have on him?
He has a great ability to command a game, Boog, but in order for that to happen today, he's got to limit damage, make smart pitches, and avoid big innings. If he were a golfer, we'd say he needs to avoid any double bogeys out there. If he does, his scorecard is going to look pretty good at the end of the day.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Nootbaar has a beat on it, and there's one down. Okay, let's check out the lineup. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
Well, there's a lot of young talent in this lineup. I think as they gel together, gain some maturity over the course of this season, they could be playing October baseball.
Juan Soto, batting with one down, takes a strike.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
That one misses. Ball one.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees, and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
And it's a called strike after the review. They'll keep both their challenges. Just getting started here in St. Louis. Not close with that one. 2-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And looks like he wants the signs again as he steps off the rubber. Here's a 2-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. That one just misses.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a two-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Got him looking for the strikeout. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. Still two challenges left for them. One out man at first. Bo Bichette up now for the Mets. That one close, ruled a ball, and it's 1-0. That clips the corner. And now two balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. Run around the goal. Oh, look at the stop. And they get the out.
Batting fourth, catcher, Francisco Alvarez.
Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets.
Ball.
And that chops in for a strike. In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
If you're not ready for that pitch, you're just going to swing and miss or pop it up, waste the at-bat. If you're going to let it go, you better be ready to swing it.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
In the air, right field. Walker on the move. And that's the third out. Now the Cardinals will see what they can do. There's no score. Back here in St. Louis, and taking the ball for the Mets, Kodai Senga. What should we keep an eye on here?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today. It doesn't surprise anyone when he gets on base by dropping down a bunt. I mean, this is just the latest example of him using his speed to his advantage and showing off his skills with the bat. That was very nice.
And now it's Ivan Herrera. Runner on the go. Pitch is low. Safe at second, and that was not close.
When you're trying to swipe a bag against an elite level arm behind the plate like this guy, you better get a great jump and hope that your speed can finish this job. That was a great jump right there. Really nice steal at second base.
Man at second. In the air, right field. He's got it. Runner tags at second, and he's in safely at third with 1 out. Here's the Cardinals lineup now. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Mason Wynn.
I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone here. Pitcher's looking for a strikeout or a ground ball, hoping to keep that runner at third.
There's the strike, 95 of that one. Wynn not happy about that called strike. Here's the challenge. And that one was indeed a strike. 1 challenge remaining for them now. 1 away with a runner at third here in the second game of the series. And a foul ball. Goes down looking.
Oh, that was such a great opportunity to grab the lead. You had the infield back. All you've got to do is just put the ball in play on the ground, and you drive across a run. It's a frustrating outcome for the hitter. Now, still have a chance, but it's probably going to take a clutch hit with 2 outs.
Alec Burleson swings through it for strike 1. And that misses. And it's 1-1.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
Up and in, 3-1 now. Nolan Gorman in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Clips the corner, and the count's full. Burleson wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge, and the strike is overturned after review. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. Here's Nolan Gorman. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
2 on, 2 outs. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Well, he came right at him right there, challenged him with the 2-0 fastball. Not sure exactly what he was looking for, but got to imagine that's a confidence booster on the mound. You're in that hitter's head a little bit.
That missed by a lot. 3 balls and a strike. Jordan Walker in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Yeah, that's fouled off. Payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Huge strikeout. Back here in St. Louis, we move ahead to the top of the second now. Mark Vientos up now for the Mets.
Ball.
McClanahan making his first start of the year, and they traded for him earlier this year. Popped in the air, left field. Nootbaar moving under it, and there's one away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Jorge Polanco stands in here, leaves that one off the inside.
It normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
Ball.
No score here in the second. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase. Backed off the plate that time.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Sugar Shane notches the strikeout.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
2 outs, base is empty. Brett Beatty up now for the Mets.
Nope, that's inside.
Man, that got him square in the mask. That one's in there. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Got him. That's out number 3. And the Mets go down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the inning, digging in, Jordan Walker.
Right fielder, Jordan Walker.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
Swings through that one out in front that time. And delivers outside. The other way. 1 up, 1 down. And now the catcher comes up to him. Pedro Pajes. Good power. Not great in the OBP department. And a swing and a miss there. Fastball for a strike. Got him looking, and he did not like the call.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
Outside low. One ball, one strike.
Ball 2.
Right through there for a strike. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Two down, nobody on. Battling here as he fouls it away. That one misses, and now it's 3-2.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Payoff pitch. Oh, he gloves it to his knee, the throw, and very nicely done for the out.
Well, that right there was all pre-pitch positioning. Put himself in the perfect spot to make a great play.
Welcome back. And singing last time out, he was nearly untouchable. Today, same story.
He's pitching like a man on a mission out there, a hitter's nightmare.
Ball.
Marcus Semien, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1.
That's ball 2.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Off
That's
the
ball
mark
3.
there. Full count now. It's a leadoff walk,
4.
and that's the go-ahead run.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
So here's Robert now.
Yeah.
Top of the third, no score. And
Ball.
downstairs.
Down.
There's a line drive to left field. Brings it in.
Up next to the net.
And now it's Frankie Lindor. Flying to left his first time.
Ball 1.
Semien at first, one gone.
Ball, that's outside.
Check swing called strike. And it's 2-1. Foul ball there. Here's a 2-2. Stays alive. Man at first, one away. Bat. And a pop-up right side.
Up next to the net. Left fielder Juan Soto.
Chris, he had a long way to
120 feet on his way to making that catch and just really showed off his closing speed on that play.
Here's Juan Soto. Struck out looking his first time. Fastball for a strike.
Oh, that pitch is out.
And that's a stolen base, not even close.
Well, we all know this team is struggling right now, and sometimes you just got to do something different to generate some offense. A little more aggressive right there to put the pressure on the opponent. We'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for this team.
Man on second, 2 down.
Nope, outside.
Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. And there's a ball. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. First and second, 2 outs. Bo Bichette, and a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. Fastball for a strike. And that one fouled off.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
The Mets looking to strike first. We're here in the top half of inning number 3.
That's
2
ball
walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
Tapped out in front of the plate. On the run, sends it over to first. Safe at first, and an infield single keeps the inning going.
Did a nice job getting there. Good throw, but very difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had to go and throw. You know?
Yeah, no question. Here's the catcher for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. Flied to right his first time. That
off the plate, ball 1.
And another ball.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
Grounded to Gorman. Tosses to first as they escape the bases loaded jam. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in for the Cardinals, J.J. Weatherholt. That one fouled off.
Ball, that's out.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Got him looking. And that's 4 strikeouts.
No, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
0-1. And he lays down a bunt. Bare hand has to hurry. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit. Well, Singy, that was really nice looking. Able to get it down and in a good spot.
And he makes it look easy. Bat angle was perfect. Barrel stayed above the hands. Could almost walk to first.
So digging in, Ivan Herrera. Flied to right his first time. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. That's in for a strike. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
You know what? I like the aggressiveness right there. It looks like it's going to be tough to score in this one. Really good pitching so far. So why not try to put some pressure on him and see if you can steal the bag, get into scoring position.
Man at second. And there's a base hit to left. Blanco rounds third, headed for the plate. He scores, and they have the lead. It's an RBI single, 1-0.
Well, it was a great job of letting that runner steal second base, get in the scoring position, come through with the base knock. You add a run.
Now up for St. Louis, Mason Wynn.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
The 1-2. Out towards right center field. Baden coming on. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 2 down.
Up next for the Cardinals.
Now up the Cardinals number 4 hitter, Alec Burleson.
Hey!
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Reaches over the wall, and he's got it. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. 3 innings complete. You're watching St. Louis Cardinals. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Well, these Mets doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They've worked 3 walks already, so that proves they're not anxious up there. They're sticking to their game plan, and it's working.
He'll challenge, thought that was a ball, and they don't come much closer, but it was a ball. So they've still got both their challenges. Late swing fouled off. Here's a 2-1. And that chops in for a strike. Got him. 1 gone here. The batter now, Jorge Polanco. Struck out swinging his first time.
Ball, that pitch is up.
Missed with a changeup, and the count is 2-0. Just off the inside edge. The Redbirds leading by a run, top half of inning number 4. And that's in there at the knees. Edge of the zone, called a strike. Full count now. That one ripped, and that's a base hit, and that's a 1-out single.
I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep, so pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
2 away.
Up next for the Mets.
Here is Marcus Semien. Walked his first time. Check swing called strike. And that is strike 1. A little out front there as he swings through it. In the air to left center. Blanco turns to the right on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that is that. 1 hit, 1 left. On now to the bottom of the 4th. Ready to go, bottom 4. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Nolan Gorman. Senga back to work. Swings and misses. And it's 0-1.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up. You know, these Cards showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count.
Throw sails over his head at first. Tries to get back in time, but they got him.
Well, kind of the story of their season so far. Things just not clicking into place. Fundamentals on all sides of the ball are lacking, and it's tough to win games at this level if you're not playing clean baseball as a team.
Walker in the box here lets that one go for a ball. late on that fastball. And now it's filled
outside.
up. Goes down swinging. Kodai Senga picks up the strikeout. 2 down, base is empty. Pedro Pajes next up for the Cardinals. Line drive and foul ball. Here's your 1.
Inside, ball 1.
Way out front for strike 2.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
Hit on the ground to short. Lindor. The throw to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. It's the Cardinals 1 and the Mets nothing. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. And a quick out number 1. Back to the top of the Mets order. Now it's the shortstop, Francisco Lindor. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. The Mets trailing by a run, and we're at the top of the 5th.
Yeah! Ball 2.
That one misses. Ball 3. And there's a foul ball. Payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. Adam out front for the strikeout.
This guy will throw any pitch at any count. 3-2. He goes off speed. Gets the out.
Juan Soto now. That one ripped right center field. To second. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Well, here we are, 3rd time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit.
Nope. Ball 1. Ball. That's down.
And there's a strike.
Ball 3.
In the dirt, and the runner holds. Man on second, 2 down. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Payoff pitch, and ball 4, 2 aboard.
He just hasn't had great command of his pitches in this one. Definitely more walks than you'd like to see.
Now Francisco Alvarez. There comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Shane McClanahan gives way, gave him a good effort as he exits with a lead. And we'll have a new pitcher when we come back. Kyle Leahy taking over on the mound.
Well, they didn't get much length out of their starter in this one, so they've got a lot of outs to eat up in that bullpen. I think they'll look for some length out of him right here if they can get it.
And fires in a fastball at 95. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Two on, two outs. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Back here at Busch Stadium, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Lars Nootbaar. Foul ball there. Oh, 1 now. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Soto gets under it, and there's one down. J.J. Weatherholt next up for the Cardinals. Struck out looking at his first at bat. And that one fouled off. The 0-1.
0-1.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Oh, and he hit him.
Out.
He had him right 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch. Back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Here's the center fielder, Dairon Blanco. He's 2 for 2. Blanco in his 3rd season, 32 years old, and he was born in Cuba. There's a strike.
Ball.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Line to left, and that's just foul. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. Got him swinging. Throw to second, and he's safe. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed. And
so they turn to the veteran pitcher in this spot, Huascar Brazoban.
And that's a big potential run out there at second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
Up the middle, Lindor. To first, inning over on the ground out. Took just 2 pitches to finish the frame out of the bullpen. So back here in a close one, and a look now at some of the biggest plays from the game. Mark Vientos will hit next.
The designated hitter, Mark Vientos.
And there's the strike.
Well, this is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
Ball, that's off the plate.
In the air to left center. Nootbaar moving under this one. And there's one down. So up next, Jorge Polanco, 1 for 2.
Jorge Polanco.
Aye! Yep, that ball went out.
The 1-1 is fouled off. The Cards up by a run, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Close
Ball
one,
two.
doesn't get the call. Ball 2. Looked like a strike to me, and here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep their remaining challenge. Now it's the right fielder, Brett Beatty.
Right fielder.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
There's the strike, 95 of that one. Two down, nobody on. He swings and fouls one off. The 0-2. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. It's the Cardinals 1 and the Mets nothing. Well, we go bottom 6, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Mason Wynn.
You know, these Cardinals putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
Late on that fastball.
And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
The 2-2 on the way. Ground ball up the middle. And that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
Up next for the Cardinals.
Alec Burleson next up for the Cardinals. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. Got him swinging. He chased the changeup. 2 down. 2 outs. Base is empty. Here's the third baseman, Nolan Gorman. That's off the mark. Ball 1.
That's a ball.
Two down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the sixth. Swing and a miss. And the count is even 2-2. Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. And they have their first hit since the third inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Huascar Brazoban departs, and he leaves in a one-run game. Tobias Myers will take over here. This is his third time out this year. And up next for St. Louis, Jordan Walker. Swings through that one for strike two. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Back here in St. Louis, we go to the top of the seventh. Marcus Semien up now for the Mets.
Nope.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes, no free passes. You can't allow that.
Fouled off. He was late. Looking to get the tying run on base. That's outside.
That's outside.
They're now 3-1. And ball four there. Tying run is on base.
That could jumpstart an offense that's really struggled to score in this one. Don't want to wake a team up with the free pass.
Robert at the plate and takes high there.
Way to lay off that pitch down. If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
That one's in there, and it's 2-1. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. And that drops in for a strike.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Slider got him for strike three.
Nice, doubled up with the slider for that punch out. The one before just caught the zone, so as a hitter, you have to protect right there. Great pitch to just expand a little bit more. He got that chase he was looking for, and that right there is good pitching.
Here's Francisco Lindor. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Curve in the dirt. Kicks away. To second, but way too late. Safe there. That's a wild pitch, and the tying run moves into scoring position. So the tying run at second. This one in the air, center field. Blanco in and to his right. He's got it. Two-way down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
He gets the intentional walk here, and now will force at any base with two gone. First and second, 2 outs. Bichette up to the dish. Now a pop-up on the infield. And that's a foul ball. 2 on, 2 outs. And that one fouled off. High fly ball lifted into near right field. And that's the 3rd out.
Well, this guy can...
Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary. And first offering is fouled off. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Out towards left center. And there's one down. At the plate, Lars Nootbaar. Going 1. On the ground to the left. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. And that'll be an infield single with no time to recover. Runner on at first with one gone. Here's the second baseman, J.J. Weatherholt. Substitution now at first base. Cardinals going with a pinch runner. Victor Scott getting some more speed on the bases. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Runner takes off. Pitching for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Here's what I think the manager's thinking right now. Today, we're not driving the ball. It's hard to get extra base hits. We've got to make something happen to get a runner in the scoring position. That stolen base, excellent call. Now, all it takes is...
Oh, that plunked him. And that's now twice he's been hitting this one. Here's the center fielder, Dairon Blanco. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. Short the bunt and missed it. 0-1.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Strike 2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off back.
This one in the air, right field. That's a base hit. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Got the job done to put him up by 2. It's amazing to me that he was able to put the barrel on that one. I mean, that pitch was pretty well outside, but great extension and bat control through the zone allowed him to drive it the other way. That was pretty impressive.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Mason Wynn next up for the Cardinals. Swings through that one for strike 1. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get us swinging.
Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. They limit the damage here, but they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now a 2-0 ball game. You're watching St. Louis Cardinals baseball. We're at the top of the 8th. Here's the catcher for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. In the air to left center. Blanco on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Important first out to begin the 8th. And now it's Mark Vientos. 0 for 3 in this one.
Nope.
Ripped into left field, and that'll fall for a hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. It's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching. The left-hander on now, Matthew Liberatore.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here. Looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but this ball game.
The tying run at the plate. Swings through that high fastball. Tying run at the plate. And that's downstairs and outside.
That's ball 3.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boog.
On the ground to third. Gorman to second, and that's quick work out of the pen. 1 batter, 2 outs, inning over. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Luke Weaver.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Burleson in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1. Now the 0-1. Weaver measures 6 feet 2 inches. He features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a cutter, and he works in a slider. Here's a 1-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Now it's going to be Jordan Walker.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
That's a ball.
Action in the pen down there. Christian Scott getting ready to go. Minter getting cranked up as well. Two down, nobody on.
Ball, that's up there.
Out to short. Handles, throws to first. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Redbirds down quietly. They're up 2-0. Back here in St. Louis. All set to start the 9th in this one. Brett Beatty up now for the Mets.
Too high. Ball.
In this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least 1 run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
There's a strike. 95 of that one. Swings through it for the K. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Matthew Liberator won't go any further. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Matt Sponson. A chance at his first save of the year. Simeon in the box now as he leaves that one up high.
That's out.
This one in the air, center field. And there it's 2 down. So they're down to their final out. Here's Luis Robert.
Luis Robert Jr.
Swanson going for save number 1 in this spot.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
2 down, nobody on. Foul ball. Ground ball, and this should do it. Throw to first, ball game. And the Cardinals claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
The ball for his first career save deserves to be on display at his house. I mean, it's kind of like when a restaurant frames its first dollar bill somewhere on a wall. You just can't forget your first save.
Non-stop turn and twist. Out of his mercy. What's on the done of a Here, bunch of man. Me all walk like a champion, talk like a champion. What a piece of money, girl. Tell me where you get it from. Knock on your entrance, ram pa pa pam pam. Can't let me in, me have the thing where you are waiting. Walk like a champion, talk like a champion. What a piece of money, girl. How will you get it from? Knock on your entrance, ram pa pa pam pam. Can't let me in. Why? Would you would be more than that to take your hand and lead you to the promised land? Me 20-foot dive on. All you got is me true, so let's go respond. Satisfying your emotion. Hotter for the press, instantly she bust. She no old and tough, and she no got time no rust. Things smooth and precious like she never get a cut. Instant expand, I've got to all and pull up. Giddy up, me I forget to ease a mouse. Think I'll walk like a champion, talk like a champion. What a piece of body, can tell me where you get it from. Now find your entrance, ram pa pa pam pam. Can't let me in, me everything. But up man at all, you no look for them way. You look good enough against the matter what I can say. Put on your clothes, it's like a display. Man, I swear and I steer about night and day. Would you be my honey and the woman, let's say. We can just smile on her face and say, she want a man for do the work, not one for play. I'm a rattan man, she says she want one for stay. And would you wanna walk like a champion, talk like a champion. What a piece of body, girl, tell me where you get it from. Knock on your entrance, ram pa pa pam pam. Can't let me in, me got the thing where you are weird man. Walk like a champion, talk like a champion. What a piece of body, girl, how will you get it from? Knock on your entrance, ram pa pa pam pam. Can't let me in, why? I sing, oh man, I want to settle down, really start a plan to how you look, I come to one conclusion. Wow, you supposed to know the work, supposed to full of action. Music are playing, your ways are respect. Non-stop sticking just like a time bomb. Are you every man walk? Put your want and all walk like a champion, act like a champion. What a piece of body, girl, tell me where you get it from. Knock on your entrance, ram pa pa pam pam. Can't let me in, me got the thing where you are weird man. Walk like a champion, talk like a champion. What a piece of body, girl, how will you get it from? Knock on your entrance, ram pa pa pam pam. Can't let me in, cry. And but you will be more than kind to take your hand and lead you to the promised line. Be 20-foot dive on. All you got to do is be true, so let's go respond. Satisfying your emotion. After for the breast, instantly she was. She no old and tough, and she no got time no rust. Things smooth and precious like she never get a cut. Expand, I got to all and pull up. Giddy up, me and forget to is a mouse. But you wanna walk like a champion, talk like a champion. What a piece of body, girl, tell me where you get it from. Knock on your entrance, ram pa pa pam pam. Can't let me in, me got the thing where you are weird man. Walk like a champion, talk like a champion. What a piece of body, girl, how will you get Why? Enough man I call you, no feel them where you look. Who you know against no matter what a girl say. Put on your clothes, it's like a display. Man, I swear and I steer about night and day. Could I be only a human nature? With a God just smile on our face and say, hey, hey. Want a man fi walk it, not fi play. Want a marathon man who can stay. Me all walk like a champion, talk like a champion. What a piece of money, girl, tell me where you get it from. Knock on your entrance, ram pa pa pam pam. Can't let me in, me and the thing where you are weapon. Walk like a champion, talk like a champion. A piece of money, the woman, where you get it from. Knock on your entrance, ram pa pa pam pam. Can't let me in.
Live from Busch Stadium in St. Louis, Missouri, baseball comes your way on a Wednesday afternoon. It's the New York Mets taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. John Shambi along with Chris Singleton. Well, singing as we come into this one, it's all about the sweep.
Yeah, and anytime there's a chance for the brooms to come out, the pressure is definitely on. We'll see if they can find a way to salvage at least one in this series.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Our starter in this one, Dustin May. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
And this one is off and running. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Juan Soto now. Big time power. There's a strike.
Ball.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last two pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Next offering upstairs.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
And he chases that one. And that's the first out. Let's take a peek at the Mets lineup here. As per usual, one of the best players in the sport, Francisco Lindor.
Oh, Boog, he's got great power just to every section of the ballpark, man. I love watching guys like this who can give it a ride to the opposite field or go dead center. I mean, that's really hitting. When you can hit and drive the ball up the middle other way, look out. Keep an eye out on this guy when he digs in. I wouldn't be surprised to see him launch one in this game.
The 0-2. On the ground. Wynn takes it to the bag. That's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. No runs, one hit, no errors, and no one left. Now the Cardinals will see what they can do. There's no score. Stepping in, Dairon Blanco. Popped up. And that's a foul ball. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. And that one almost got him. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
And now it's Ivan Herrera. Drove in both of their runs last night. Runner on the go. Pitching for a strike. Throw to second. Out of bounds. Safe. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
Man at second. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two. The 0-2. This to center field. Robert on the move. Makes the grab on the run. And there's one down.
Batting third, the short.
Here's a Cardinals lineup now. Mason Wynn getting ready to hit. Fastball for a strike.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
The 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was late. One out and a runner at second here in the third and final game of the series. Got him swinging.
Batting fourth.
And up next for St. Louis, Alec Burleson. Swings through that one for strike one. And a big swing and a miss.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Man on second, 2 down. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Runner steals third, though they get the out on the dropped strike 3. Back in the ballpark where we're on sweep alert, Siggy. We came on the air talking about that, and so far neither team is backing down.
Nobody wants to be on the wrong end of a sweep. For one team, it's about making a statement, and for the other, it's about salvaging respect.
A little bit
No,
low.
that's a
ball
ball.
1. May, 28 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Backed
Ball 2.
off the plate that time.
Straighten him up a little bit.
That
Hey!
one finds the zone, and the count's even at 2. Just
Ball 3.
missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Big Red picks up the K.
Well, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle, so I got to think he was looking away and just got locked.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. That misses, and that is ball 1. Second inning here, no score. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count.
Ball.
Tough take
Hot.
right there. He swings at that more often than not.
Ripped, and he can't glove it. It's by him. Runner on at first with 1 gone. Brett Beatty up now for the Mets. And that one upstairs, ball 1. That just misses. Ball 2. In the air, right field. Walker gets under it. He's got it. And there's 2 away. Here is Marcus Semien.
Hey!
Vientos, the runner at first with 2 gone.
Whoa!
Swing and a ground ball. Barehand grab, throw to first. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
It's a hit, and the ball hitting the bag definitely played a factor. Those moments can go either way, and it seemed to work out for the offense in that spot.
So here's Robert now. That catches the top part of the zone. That's strike 1.
Well, the offense really struggled last night. I mean, it was awful. So I think picking up a run right here, that's going to get him going a little bit.
2 on, 2 outs. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Swings and misses, struck him out. Went back to the sweeper, and it was effective.
Well, this guy can...
Back here in St. Louis, here's Nolan Gorman.
Third baseman, Nolan Gorman.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
0-2 now as he swings through it.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Away, away, away. And clearly that was the plan right there. He just wasn't able to put it in play, and that should tell you something as a hitter. Sometimes you're a little too conscious of the inside pitch, and you're not able to cover that outside part of the plate. So clearly some adjustments to be made next time.
The 1-0. And that one fouled off.
That's a ball.
Late on that fastball. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. So digging in, Pedro Pajes. High fly ball, right field. And that'll do it. 1, 2, 3, go to Cardinals. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. And the sweeper misses for a ball.
Ball.
Just
Ball.
off the outside edge. Ball 3. And there's the automatic.
Clearly taking all the way there in that 3-0 count. It was a cookie right down the middle.
Fastball in the inside corner for a strike. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That one carrying. Makes the catch up against the wall. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Here's Francisco Lindor. He's 1 for 1. Led off the game with a single. That's off the inside corner. And that's ball 1. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Here's Juan Soto. His first at bat was a strikeout. On the inside corner for a strike.
Oh.
The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's 4 strikeouts. Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit. He's 0 for 1. Hit hard on the ground to short. They take the force out, and that will end the inning. Home half of the 3rd coming up. Back here at Busch Stadium, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Lars Nootbaar. That one fouled off. In the air, right field. Beatty settles under this one, and there's one down. Now at the plate, J.J. Weatherholt. Swing and a foul out of play. Next offering is fouled back. That one 95 to finish him off.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. More fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Shortened a bunt and missed it. 0-1.
Strike 2. Ball 1.
Still tied at 0. Last of the 3rd. And there's a ball. Got him swinging for the K. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. Back at the ballpark, and in this series, it has been lights out on the mound as we take a check of the numbers. Ripped on a line to center. And a quick out, number 1.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your...
Oh, this ball is crushed into left field. It's on its way and gone.
High velocity up and in is just such a difficult location for the hitter, but this time he pulls the hands tight to the body, gets through this pitch. What conviction in that swing. Awesome job at the plate.
Now Brett Beatty in for a strike. It's 0-1. 1 out, bases empty, and a run in. Top half of inning number 4. Check swing called strike. No balls, 2 strikes. And they'll do it again. Hit on the ground to short. Handles, throws to first, and that's an out. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's Marcus Semien. Reached on an infield single his first time.
No, that's high. That's the ball.
Just missed.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
Taking base.
That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot. And at first, here's Luis Robert, also known as La Pantera. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. This is again 5 in a row. Semien off of first with 2 away. Out to short. And that is that. Mets draw first blood thanks to this solo homer. Thanks for tuning in. Sweep warning, Zingy. Sweep warning.
Not so fast, though. Seeing quite the battle so far. It's always toughest to close out a series because pride kicks in on the other side.
Herrera, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike 1. Up the middle, Lindor tosses to first, and 1 gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man. Mason Wynn next up for the Cardinals. Struck out swinging his first time. 0-1.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. And there's 2 gone following the strikeout.
Quite the start to this game on the mound. Looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already. So this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure him out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
Burleson swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the 2nd time today. Next pitch is outside. Battling here as he fouls it away. Two down, nobody on. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. That's off the mark,
that's a ball.
and the count's full.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
And there's ball 4. That's a great at-bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Gorman now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out. We played back here in St. Louis. New inning getting started. Luis Torrens up now for the Mets.
Ball high.
Misses the zone for a ball. That was the sweeper. I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone, so they've still got both their challenges. That clips the inside corner for a strike. And Big Red gets his 2nd strikeout of the game.
Up next for the Mets, shortstop Francisco Lindor.
Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. He's 2 for 2.
Well, here's a game Lindor will never forget. One night in July of 2023, he went 5 for 5 with a home run, 2 triples, and he scored 3 runs. That stat line is so rare, only one other player has done it. Guess who? Willie Streak was there, and of course, the most important part was getting the out.
Soto up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Weatherholt. And that's the 3rd out. Mets go down. Back here in St. Louis, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Jordan Walker. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
Well, a come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
Strike two. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout.
Just blown away in that at bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
Pajes takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. Started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, didn't go. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And that's got extra bases written all over it. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
Now here is Lars Nootbaar. Flied to right his first time. That one catches the zone, and that's strike one. Swings through that.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
On the corner at the knees for a strike.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
Got him swinging for the strikeout.
I think the key.
Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far. Bo Bichette, the next to hit.
Bo Bichette.
No, that's a ball. Ball, inside.
Up the middle, and that one handled. Gets it to first. Now one gone in the top of the sixth. The batter now, Jorge Polanco. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, it's been a very impressive outing so far. His command has been a big part of it. Even when he misses outside the strike zone, which is exactly what a pitcher wants.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a miss, and he got him. 2 away.
Up next for the
And now it's Mark Vientos. His homer earlier is responsible for the only runs they've scored in this one.
Yeah, forget small ball. They're kind of living and dying by the long ball so far in this one.
That misses. Ball 1. He swings and fouls one off. 2 down, nobody on. There's a strike. Hard ground ball, base knock. And that keeps the inning going. Brett Beatty up now for the Mets.
Ball 1. That's a ball. Hey!
Breaking
That's a
ball
ball.
misses down and away.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make
Take your
sure
base.
that they don't get any confidence.
And the tying run
Next
is
to the
on
net,
base.
second baseman,
And now Marcus Semien steps up in a big spot. Here comes the manager out of the Cardinals dugout, and he'll make a move. Kyle Leahy takes over on the mound.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Close, but called a ball. Ball 1. Challenge from behind the dish here. And it's a called strike after the review. They'll keep both their challenges. First and second, 2 down. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Hard liner. Can't get there. Should be extra bases. 1 runs in. Runner around third. Relay throw. He's in there. It's 3-0.
Oh, that's a big at bat coming through in the clutch to drive in a pair. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Here's Luis Robert. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. That's in there. That's strike 2. Drilled in the air out towards right center. He's got it, and that'll do it. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. It's now. Well, we go bottom 6, and here's the St. Louis leadoff man, Dairon Blanco. Popped up, and a foul ball.
You know, these Cards looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations.
And he beats it. He's safe.
Up next for the Cardinals.
Maybe a little small ball is exactly what the doctor ordered to rev up this offense, and they've been pretty quiet all game, so maybe this wakes them up a bit and helps them get on the board.
Here's the Cardinal DH, Ivan Herrera. He's a catcher by trade, but the DH here in this one. Up and in. Look out. The 1-0. Runner on the move. Pitch in for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close.
Couldn't have picked a better pitch to go on. It looked like he was going no matter what, but you steal bases so many times off the pitcher. You get that jump there, and if the catcher's great, he can make up the time, but if you've got good speed, he's not going to make it up.
Man at second. In the air to left center. Soto has a beat on it. He's got it. Runner tags at second.
Up next for the Cardinals. The shortstop.
Now it's the shortstop, Mason Wynn. And a swing and a miss. The Mets have some action going in their pen. A.J. Minter, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Raley getting loose as well.
That's the ball.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Now it doesn't strikeouts for him in this one. Alec Burleson will hit next. He is struck out and he is walked. Got it started a little too early. Strike one. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the bottom of the 6th. And that just misses. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. We go to the top of the 7th. Here's the catcher for the Mets, Luis Torrens. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Walker going back. Feeling for the wall. Makes the catch and foul ground.
Well, that one ended up a lot closer to a home run than I thought off the bat. Clearly didn't get it all. But with that wind blowing out to right, almost pushed that one over the wall.
Lindor in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Just missed. Yeah, that's fouled off. That one catches the corner for a strike. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Goes down looking.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Soto at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that one. Swings here and blasts one left field. That's got a chance. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. And into second easily with a 2-out double.
Up next for the Mets.
This was a really nice swing. Didn't quite get enough behind it to get it out of here, but once it got over his head in left field, it was extra bases all the way.
Bichette thought that one missed, and here comes a challenge. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. Man on second, 2 down. The other way, and that's a base hit. Coming around third is Soto. Here's the throw to the plate. Oh, he can't hang on to the throw. Next is switch hitting first baseman Jorge Polanco. 0 for 3 in this one. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1. Swings through that one, out in front that time.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Tap back to the mound. Over to first, out number 3. But the RBI single pushes across a run. Midway. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Christian Scott.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Outside.
Gorman, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
The hitter early and off balance on that swing. If I'm the pitcher, I'm taking a little bit more off. See if you can get him to chase something in the dirt.
The 2-2. Back foot slider ties him up, struck him out.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there. And I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in. Kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up.
The Cardinals down by 4 here at the bottom of the 7th. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
And that's the inning. We go to the 8th, and now the Mets DH, Mark Vientos. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Matthew Liberatore. He's making his 4th appearance of the season.
Well, these Mets, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. Just look at how the ball's coming off their bats, and tell me it's fun playing defense at this level. They've got 7 hits at 90+ miles per hour exit velocity, so you got to look alive out there.
So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at bat.
Leadoff walk.
Take a base.
So it is a walk, and that sets up a big at bat.
Yeah, definitely pitched him with some caution there. The hitter has to have some discipline and patience as well. Not being sure if they're coming at you or if they're working around you to get to the pitcher behind you.
Rudder takes off. There's a ball. Steps off, checks the runner at first. And that's through the swing. It's a strikeout. 1 out, man at first. It's the second baseman, Marcus Semien. Runner takes off. Ground ball up the middle. into the outfield, base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single. Robert now 0 for 3, a fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Just missed.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended, which you have to be careful.
Here's a chopper to short. Off balance feed, there's one. On the first, save. So they get one, but a really nice try there.
I promise you, there are guys that get a little bit faster when they can smell an RBI. That was a possible inning-ending double play. Great hustle, and he gets rewarded with the RBI because of it.
So up next, Luis Torrens. Ripped, but it curls foul. One run across in the frame so far, and we're in the top of the 8th. Right through there for a strike. Liberator, 26 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2018.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
Robert on the go. The 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Stays alive. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. A run, a hit, and a man left. Last half of the back here at Busch Stadium. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Lars Nootbaar digs in now. Pitches in the dirt, and that is ball 1. Rolled over to third, and that's just foul. The 1-1. And that one fouled off. The 1-2. And that's outside. Swings through it for the K. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. So digging in, J.J. Weatherholt.
Ball.
High fly ball out towards left center. Soto moving under this one. And there's 2 down. Back to the top of the order now. Dairon Blanco next up for the Cardinals. This one popped up. And a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Strike 2.
Whoa.
Gets a piece and stays alive. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound. Back here in St. Louis, their offense has produced a lot of hits so far, as we see from the spray chart.
Yeah, it looks like they've been spreading it out pretty well in this one, Boog. Spraying the ball all over the yard. Good team effort at the dish.
Lindor leading things off and takes a strike. Foul ball. 0-2 now. Popped up. Wind settles under it. And there's one away. Here's Juan Soto. 1 for 4 with a double. And there's a foul ball. Here's your 1. And it's fouled away. The 0-2.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Got him swinging. Had him out front for strike 3.
Perfectly executed 12-6 curveball right there, and with that kind of break, if you can drop it in below the zone like that, it's going to look like a strike the entire way coming in and then just disappear. So hard to get under the ball unless you're really gearing up for it, and you might need a pitching wedge.
2 down, nobody on. That one to first. Can't glove it cleanly. Flips it, and Michelle's retired. Down in order. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th. Huascar Brazoban.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Here's a 1-1. And a foul ball. That one close, ruled a ball. Ball 2. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep their remaining challenge. Here at the bottom of the 9th, 1 out. Mason Wynn getting ready to hit. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3.
He's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
On the ground to the left. And foul ball. 1 down, base is empty here in the 9th. Fights it off. He'll see another. The 0-2. Chases the changeup in the dirt. Got him. 2 gone after the strikeout.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
Burleson in the box as he fouls off the first pitch.
Oh!
That misses the zone, and it's 2-1. Ground ball, and this should do it. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game.
Well, Boog, 4 games wasn't too long of a losing streak, but they're definitely happy to be back in the win column. Now you can turn things around, get on the right track, and probably start a winning streak from here.
5-0 the final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
before. All the horses must go dancing. There's
Yeah.
you stupid.
Back like they never left. Yeah. Whoa. I'm getting more money than ever, baby. Yeah. I said the windows tinted, it ain't rented. I'm winning. Baby was with it in mid-sentence. I feel it. Hustling, no bad. I did it. It's just the beginning. I ain't even close to finish. I got money on the other line. I got to get the call. If you ain't gonna make me better, I don't even get involved. Couple on the close. That's in vogue. Getting Douglas with my dogs till it's through the walls. I done drove everything, Fiskars to Nissans. Don't do arguing, I just throw the peace signs. Meditating for some me time. Headed back into the city, I'm on the east side. Real for real. You would think I'm in the Navy, I'm still in the deal. Atlanta. Different appeal. I'ma put you on some game if you listen to Will. Come on. What's the plan? What the options is? Different planes, different continents. Doing different this, doing different that. Tell me where you from. Tell me where you at. What's the plan? What the options is? Different planes, different continents. Doing different this, doing different that. Tell me where you from. Tell me where you at. I'm that in broad daylight. It's on sight. It's a whole lot of. It's on ice. Go. Bad back and long nights, gotta do first class if I'm on a long flight. Flexing, she was looking in my direction. My steps is impressive, I don't do extra pressure. Forward, I'm doing better. It don't take much effort, she throw it, I catch it. Back to the business, stunning is a privilege. No 9 to 5, but I'm still seeing benefits. Baby, acting innocent, she know she a though. Waiting on my line for a shot like a free throw. We be eating crab legs, they be eating meatloaf. I'm a cold, but this sub-zero. I be at Umi, the sushi, the miso. You act like you made me, then what you need me for? What's the plan, what the options is? Different planes, different continents. Doing different this, doing different that. Tell me where you from, tell me where you at. What's the plan, what the options is? Different planes, different continents. Doing different this, doing different that. Tell me where you from, tell me where you at.
it.